Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Creations by Simone. All right, guys, today is Tuesday, and as you know, every Tuesday here on the channel, we do Tablescape Tuesday. But today, instead of actually doing a tablescape, we're going to concentrate on the items that go on the table. And today, we're going to concentrate on napkins, elegant napkin folds for the holiday season and for any event that you may have. All right, my lovelies, we're going to go straight through this. I'm going to explain everything step by step. I hope you love it, and if you do, you know what to do. I thank everyone for stopping by, for your love and support. It means the world to me. Thank you, my new subscribers. I see you, I do. And thank you for all my old subscribers. I could not have done it without you. All right, my lovelies, let's get into this. Alright guys, let's jump straight into this. Now the very first napkin fold that we're going to do is the pumpkin napkin fold. This is so cute, guys, and it is so cute on your table, your fall table decor, and it's really easy, believe it or not. I didn't even know how easy it was until I actually tried it. So first you just choose a napkin of your choice. It could be any color. Since we're doing a pumpkin, you might want to keep it in the fall colors, but once again, it is your choice. Now once we iron it all out, we're just going to fold it down the middle, down the center, should I say, and then we're going to take our iron and we were going to go over that once again just to make sure we have all the wrinkles out, get that nice and smooth. Then we just fold it over once again, as you can see that I did here. We'll go over it with the iron, and this is really easy. I know, I think my steam from the iron is smoking up my lens, but just bear with me, guys. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the napkin and we're just going to fold it in the center. Each side we'll fold it to the center where we have like a point, and then we'll go over that again, because we want to just make sure everything is laid down, so it's best to iron over it. Now, you don't necessarily have to, it's up to you, but I always like to iron over my napkins when I'm doing my napkin folds. Now, we're just going to turn this over, and we're going to do the same exact thing. Just fold it over into a large point, a long point there, and then we're going to go over it once again. All right, guys? So we're getting a workout with this iron, huh? A real good workout. All right, so now that we have this all ironed out and slicked down there, as I can say here, I had a little piece sticking out. I'm going to go over that one more time. All right, I think I got it now, guys. All right, so now that we have that done, we're basically just going to open our napkin back up again, guys. We're going to open it completely up. Let me just get this little one wrinkle out. I'm such a perfectionist. I need to stop it sometime, but I think that's the Virgo in me, guys. All right, so now we have our napkin ring that we got from the Dollar Tree, and we are just going to open this up, and as you can see, it has a lot of lines in it, and that's what we want because that's how our pumpkins normally are. So we're going to take our Dollar Tree napkin ring. We're just going to put our napkin through that hole a little bit. Then we're going to turn it to the other side where the napkin ring is not showing. Straighten everything out and then turn it back over. And now what you're going to do is just take the point of the napkin and just stick it in the napkin holder itself and just go around. You have 4 points here. So once you get that in, then you're just going to go ahead and do the other ones as well. The little points is sticking out. And all you're doing is you're just putting this inside of the napkin ring. Nothing special. You're just sticking it in there. No glue, no nothing like that. You're just sticking that in there. So that way when it is on your table, it's very easy for your guests to take apart to actually use for a napkin. Now what you want to do is just round it out a little, guys. Now you can see that it looks good and it looks like a pumpkin, but you still want to round it out just a little. And it is forming and it looks really cute. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to the next step, and we are going to add the stem. Now, as you can see, I tried to shape it as best I could, and I have this little stem here, and I got the stem from another pumpkin, so I just grabbed that off and I just stuck it in the middle, and that looks really great, guys. All right, my lovelies, number 2 is the rose napkin fold. Now, I really love this one. I think it adds a lot of elegance to any table, and whenever I want to do something that I really, like elegant, like I always want to use the rose one, and you can use this in any color. I think last year I actually did this, and I did it like in a napkin that had a lot of pumpkins on it. It was really cute. You still could see the rose, so that's not the problem. It doesn't matter what color you use, but we're going to use red. And what we're going to do, guys, is we iron everything out, and then we're going to fold it towards the center where we have our point. We are going to actually roll from the bottom. We're going to roll all the way up, and then we're going to leave about 3/4 of the napkin sticking out, and then we'll turn it to the side, and then the little part here we're just going to roll, and you want it to be tight, guys. And when you roll it, make sure you're pushing it in on both sides because you don't want anything sticking out extra. All right, so once we get to the end here, the little part that's left, we're just going to stick it inside of our napkin. See that? I'm just tucking it in. So you want to leave a little piece out because you have to have that to stick inside the napkin. Then at the very top, we're just going to pull our the parts that we left out. We're going to pull that down, as you can see, and shape that out, and then we turn it over, and we have a beautiful rose. I really love this. I think it's so cute, and this is so easy, guys, believe it or not. This is really a cute napkin fold. All right, my lovelies, I hope you love this. And let's go ahead and let's see our display. All right, guys, number 3, and this is the easiest napkin fold. This is the knot napkin fold, the easiest, and to me by far the most classy and elegant. Basically, it's just like it said it is. It's just a knot, guys. You take any napkin of your choice and you tie it in a knot. You just shape it a little bit. And then what I always do is once I tie it in a knot and the pieces that are remaining, what I normally do is I go ahead and I just iron it out a little bit just to give it that, so it could stretch out, give it that full effect. So once we iron that, this is so cute, guys. You can use this for weddings. You can use this for your holiday decor. I love this one. And basically, all we're going to do is just sit it on our our plate here. And as you can see, voila, how cute. That took literally 2 seconds to do. It's the easiest, and I think is by far the most elegant. All right, my lovelies, let's go ahead and go to the next one. Alright, guys, up next, the elegant pocket fold napkin. Now I just use my napkin here, and what I'm going to do is I'm go ahead and iron it out a little bit. Once again, I like to get all the wrinkles out. So once we do that, we have our full napkin, and then we fold it over in the center, as you can see that I did here. Now what I'm going to do is just fold it over again, and then we're going to go over it with the iron once again to make sure all our wrinkles are out. Now, you don't really have to iron yours. It's totally up to you, but I like to. Now, at the very end, guys, we take it and we start folding down, and we fold to the very end. And then once we do that, we'll iron over it, and then we'll go ahead to the next one. We're going to fold that over, and we're going to fold it directly, not directly over the last one, but just give it a little space so it can sort of follow each other in the same pattern. And then here we go with our third one, and once again we'll do the same thing, and we'll go over it with the iron. Now once we do that, we're going to go ahead and we'll turn this around, guys. Turn it around, and then we will take each side, and then we will fold it like that, as you can see that I'm doing. And then I'm going to take my iron, and I'm going to go over this once again, because once we lay it down, we want it to stay flat on the table. And you see that turned out absolutely beautiful. And we have our pockets here, and what we do is we put our silverware, our tableware, inside of the pockets. All right, my lovelies, now that we have that done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our tableware inside. We will add our knife and our fork, and last but not least, we'll put our spoon in there. And you see how that fits. That fits absolutely perfect. It looks elegant, and it's very, very pretty. And if you can look at that and see, I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. All right, my lovelies, we are going to go to the next napkin fold, and you're going to love this one. Okay, I really love this napkin fold. I think it is very, very pretty. I've actually used it on several of my videos, and I just can't get away from it. I absolutely love it. All right, so we take our napkin, guys, here, and we're going to bring our points to the very center of the napkin. As you can see, just all 4 points to the very center. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to iron over this to make sure it's flat. This is a fold that you do have to make sure that you iron, because it's very hard to lay perfect if you don't have everything flat and laying down. So And once again, guys, we're going to bring the points again to the center. So remember, the first time we do it, and then the second time we do it as well. On the very third time, we actually turn the napkin around, and then we bring all our points to the center. So let me go ahead and finish this up. And this is the part that you really have to go ahead and iron to make sure it's flat, because this is sort of like the final step of the napkin, and we want to make sure that it lays flat, because we have to bring the pieces out, and we just want it to look nice and not like really wrinkled or anything, especially when it's sitting on your table. All right, my lovelies, as you can see, that's looking good there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a glass on top of here. You don't have to do this, but I do it because when I bring my points out, as you can see, I'm lifting the napkin up and I am bringing them out. I just like to have something steady in the center so the other parts aren't lifting up as well. And then once I do that, I remove my glass and I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. But this is so easy. They come right out, and you can just form them the way you like to make it look like a big beautiful rose. Now I actually have a rose Swarovski crystal here, and I wanted to add that in the center of my rose just to give it a little more elegance. But guys, since we are in the fall season, I have a little pumpkin here, and I'm going to add that one as well. So basically you can add anything or nothing at all. All right, guys, now we're at the final napkin fold, and this is the elegant fan fold. Now this is a very popular one. I haven't used this for any of my tablescapes yet, but I noticed this is a very popular fold, so I wanted to go ahead and tackle it. Now once again, we just take a napkin color of your choice. Once we do, we iron it a little bit. Now this one, we're gonna actually when we fold it, we're gonna have the like the bottom portion, we're gonna have that out. So we're gonna fold that, and then once we do that, we take the napkin, and at the very end we fold under, and then we go over, and then you just continue the cycle until you get towards the middle of the napkin. Now some people don't actually iron on each crease, but I do, because I just think it gives it a more crisp look. All right, so we have, let's do one more here. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do one more. All right, so now once we have that all done, we're just gonna fold it in center. As you can see, what I did is just fold it in the center. And then I'm gonna run my iron over this one more time. And then the little piece that is left out, we're just gonna fold it and put the point directly into the napkin itself. Now I hope you can see that. I hope I'm explaining it right, but we're just gonna fold it, and we're gonna bring that point and stick it right inside of our napkin. Now guys, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sit that portion down, and then we'll just open it up, and it opens up just like a fan. How beautiful. I am loving it. All right, guys, this is a display, and it looks absolutely beautiful. As you can see, that little part in the back, that is what's actually holding it up, and I love it. It's just absolutely beautiful. All right, my lovelies, we have made it to the end once again to another beautiful creation here at Creations by Simone. Now today was Tablescape Tuesday, but instead of actually putting a table together, we just did a few things that go on top of the table, and I think everything turned out absolutely beautiful. From the pumpkin napkin to the rose napkin, I had a small rose napkin and a large rose napkin, to the fan fold and to the knot napkin. All 5 of them came out absolutely beautiful, and I am going to try a few of these on my upcoming tablescape, so guys, make sure you be on the lookout for that. All right, well, I hope this gave you some tips for the holiday season. You know, we're in a lot of collaborations. We want to glam those tables up, and not only that, guys, even for our families when Thanksgiving comes, this might give you a few ideas to glam that table up a little bit, to give it a more class and sass. All right, my lovies, we are gonna go straight to the end of the video. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your love and continuous support. You guys, I couldn't do without you, and I thank you so very much. I am humbled, I am grateful, and I thank you for all that you do. All right, my lovelies, let's go to the end, and I'm gonna see you on my next video. All right, guys, take care. Bye.